So today I had a day off and I had all my doctor's appointments and stuff like that booked in for today, get them all done. That's how I try to work it. And this morning I got a call from my doctor's surgery and they were wanting to reschedule because my doctor called in sick, and I don't know why that is such a weird thought to me. Anyway, so didn't have my doctor's appointment, but I needed to get some scripts filled out because obviously scripts have run out, and I'm okay for now, but I like to get them in advance so that I don't have to go without. But also I wanted to talk to her about my gut health because it has been absolutely shocking. I've spoken to her about it a few times, and when I went vegetarian it sort of cleared up a lot of issues, but my stomach health has been getting worse. Here you go. Come on. I hate when people don't take notice of the lights and they take forever to actually go, and then it makes everybody miss the light because they've just been sitting there not paying attention, and now they're speeding off. What the I have road rage, so sorry. The other tests that you have to do and everything are usually covered by Medicare, but these specific tests, they were actually, I think they were like $90, $89 or something like that, and that's just so ridiculous. And that comes to what I've spoken about before is things are expensive when you are chronically ill or you have got issues going on, and it just drains your bank account because everything's so bloody expensive. But then you need to work so you can pay for these treatments and these tests and stuff. But but you're sick, so how are you supposed to earn the money to pay for these treatments? I'm fortunate enough to still be able to work, barely, and I struggle fortnight to fortnight of when I get paid because of my medical expenses, and it's absolutely ridiculous. I just went through a couple of months where I didn't have work and I could not afford anything. So I wanted to talk to the doctor about all that, and I wanted to talk to her about, I don't know if you can see that because of the lighting, I don't know. And she just told me that it was a type of dermatitis that was caused by an allergic reaction. So basically I'm allergic to something. We don't know what. It's only on my hand, or it was only on my hand, and it was only this smallest little spot. Now it's covering half of my hand, and it's on my feet, on the sides of my feet, it's on my knees, and it's so frustrating. And every time I've gone back to see her, she's like, oh, just keep putting cream on it and it'll clear up, and it just keeps getting worse and worse, and I hate it. And I want to know what else I can do, or what else it could be, because whatever treatment she's telling me to use is not working, it's just getting worse. And there were a few other things, but I can't remember what they are. It's easy to forget what we were talking about. I am lost. I don't know where I am. Ooh, Oh, that was a nice car. How did I get back here? I don't even know what this was all about. What was I talking about in the beginning? Oh yeah, what I was doing today. Then I had my cancelled doctor's appointment, and then I had actually, you know what? I'm gonna go to the beach. Just going right round this roundabout. Let's go to the beach. Let's do something interesting. Why not? Anyway, so then I had an appointment. So recently I went to the doctor, back on the doctor, about my feet. So for months and months and months, I'd spoken to her about it a few times, and she was like, oh, it's nothing, sort of thing. And then I was explaining it more to her the other day and how it's gotten worse and what it was like. So basically my feet go white and numb, and then they go a real purple colour, and I've got like the worst pins and needles. And then they go like a red colour, and it's like a cold but burning stabbing feeling in my feet, and it's gotten a lot worse since it's been cold, and it sort of goes up into my legs as well. So I talked to my doctor about that last time, and she believes that it is Raynaud's phenomenon. She wanted to rule out that there was anything else that could be going on to be causing these issues with my feet before she officially diagnosed me with Raynaud's. So then today I had an appointment where she ultrasounded my entire leg, and I hate ultrasounds now because I've had a lot in the last year, and they are so painful. And still wasn't as bad as when I got my like ribs, when they ultrasounded my liver and kidneys and spleen and stuff when she went over my ribs, because that was by far the most painful thing ever. I hate this part. And I can't. We did it! Okay. So got the ultrasound done, but it was so frustrating because like when I went in there, the lady was kind of like blunt, I'm gonna say, and she was sort of like, why are you getting this done? And I was like, oh, because the doctor thinks I have Raynaud's. And then she was like, what is that? And I was like, well, trying to explain it as best I could. Like, I've done a bit of research on it, but like I didn't know how to explain it. And she was like, oh, okay. And there's nothing they can do, there's no test they can do to rule it out. And I was like, or to diagnose you with that. And I was like, well, no, it's pretty much like any other chronic illness. There's no final sort of test you can take to go, yep, you've definitely got it, like a definitive test. And she was like, oh, okay. And then she was like, just really blunt with the rest of the things, and it made me uncomfortable. But yeah, after that I had to I went to borrow my sister's mower and whippersnipper so we could do our yard, or well, my housemates could do our yard, because I can't do that. It's too much for me. So I'm the one that goes and gets the mower and the whippersnipper, and they're the ones that do it, and then I take it back. And I'd organised with my sister to pick it up today, and she wasn't going to be there, so she was going to get her husband to leave it out. But when I got there, it all locked up. Like, I couldn't get into her yard at all, and I couldn't see where the mole was or like anything like that, so I had to just leave. So now I don't really know what I'm doing with the rest of my day. Oh, the water looks amazing. It's such good weather today too, and it's been raining. Like last night it was pouring, but it rains so often here, and when it's sunny it is absolutely beautiful. But where will I park? Maybe I'll go down to the beach. Maybe I'll come and do some shopping. I don't do shopping often. What's it? Oh, it's almost lunchtime, so I guess let's go down here. That's gorgeous. Gorgeous. Is that a lighthouse? I've gone past so many parks, but I feel like they're not the right ones. Oh, I don't want to park there. There's people standing there and they're going to see me talking to myself. There are so many people here looking at me weird. Well, hopefully they just think I'm like talking on the phone or something. Oh, it's so beautiful. It's a little bit far away from the shops for me to walk if I want to walk in all the shops. Do you know what?